You have Drake. Drake has the highest grossing tour in the US. I believe Kendrick has the highest grossing tour in the world. Drake allegedly dropped his booking agent because his booking agent reps Kendrick as well. People are thinking conflict of interest, which means you're not going to work for me and work for my op. This ain't that. You have these big companies that are agencies that book tours, they book Rolling Louds. So Drake isn't picking up the phone saying, I'm going to do the show, right? There's going to be an agent that does it. So, for example, Drake, who's booking a $320 million tour, if you are the booking agent, which, by the way, you don't have to do much work. If you're repping Drake at this point, Live Nation got him damn near in a deal. They don't really need you. So if you're his agent, you're getting a free $30 million and it's coming into your company. Now, Drake had an agent who basically didn't have to do anything because Live Nation had him under a contract where he's doing these big tours, so they don't have to book tours. They would only have to book Drake for these one-off shows, and Drake don't really do one-off shows. Drake ain't doing Rolling Loud, really. Drake ain't doing, like, this festival or that. Drake kind of does his own tour and does nothing else, right? You know what I mean? If he's popping up at somebody's show, he's doing it for free. So this guy, Brent Smith, is this guy right here. You've never seen him before, but this is a major player because he basically walks into any room and they get to realize for you to book Drake, you got to go through him. Okay? He's Drake's agent, right? Now he works for Wasserman and he's gotten this big, see, Billboard gave him a power player. He gets this big ass role, EVP and managing executive. Why? Because he reps Drake. He was also repping Kendrick Lamar. Okay? And with him repping Kendrick Lamar, Drake realized that the guy, you know what I mean? And I don't know if there's more drama behind the scenes. There probably is. But Drake has dropped him as his agent because he reps Kendrick Lamar. Brent Smith, who repped Kendrick and Drake, some people feel like he may have used data of where Drake would be successful in markets he was successful in, and basically also leverage some of the stuff with Drake to get Kendrick this amazing deal and also put him in certain markets. Not saying he did it, but these are some of the talks. However, Kendrick goes on to do the whole GNX tour. Drake drops this guy. He's like, I'm good. I don't want to work with you. You're working with my op. I'm good. Now, some of y'all might be like, oh, that's tender. I think that's fair. I don't want you to have all the data on me if you're working with my enemy. It's like, you know, there's that interview that Kevin Gates did. The right hand shouldn't let the left hand know what he's going to do. Yeah.
Well, as the biggest Drake stan, we know DJ Akademiks is the biggest Drake stan, whatever you want to call it. But he breaks down that Drake and Kendrick Lamar basically had the same booking agent, and Drake cut ties with him. And you weren't aware, you know, during the back and forth with Kendrick Lamar and Drake last year, 616 LA, that was a more underrated diss track in my opinion because he dropped that right after Euphoria. You know, he dropped that back to back. Remember he said Euphoria back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. You know, and he dropped 616 LA right after that. And I ain't gonna say it kind of went over people's heads or people didn't pay attention to it, but he was really speaking to Drake in his camp. You know what I'm saying? He got leakage in his camp. You know, and DJ Akademiks, we know he love the drama. He gonna push the drama, but he don't really be listening to the bars and the lyrics like that. You know, if you ask me, he really don't be breaking shit down as far as the bars and the lyrics. He'll break down the obvious shit, you know, but 616 in LA, oh, he was telling Drake, oh, you got leakage in your camp. Yes, and that, it comes back around. It comes back around now because, oh, he spoke what's going on right now, in my opinion, or what y'all think. But Alexa, play 616 in LA by Kendrick Lamar. Well, you know Kendrick Lamar, one of my favorite artists, and I was breaking this beef down extensively. It was a great battle, you know, back and forth, you know, but like I say, in 616 in LA, he was speaking to Drake's the leakage he got in this camp, you know? And like I say, the bars go over, you know, a lot of people don't be paying attention, but, you know, I love the bars. Kendrick Lamar, you know, I say one of my favorite hip hop artists. So what he said, 616 in LA, yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no Barney points in the beanie chest harassing act. Fucking with good people will make good people go to back. Conspiracies about cash doll, that's not even the league. Find the jewels like cash doll. I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. K-Tussie started by this one is just gonna resurface. Every dog gotta have its day. Now live in your purpose. It was fun till you started put money in the streets. They lost money because they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. You know, so a lot of lyrical shit in there, but what? Do you niggas listen to music or do you just skim through it? That's what Jay saying, Renegade, you know. But did this beat take another turn as Drake had to cut ties with his booking agent that he shared with Kendrick Lamar? What y'all think about this? But let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe. Best way you can help is share the video. If you're entertaining, hit that cash app. That's what I do. Keep the fire coming. Keep it rolling. We out.
Ladies and gentlemen.